5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds.
You're listening to Night Moves with your host, Lou Echo. Heard every Saturday evening from 8 to 10 on Athens International Radio. Air 104.4 FM.
The latest hits, the best oldies, and the best of everything in between are on Night Moves. Night Moves. With your host, Lou Echo.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Night Moves. I'm Lou Echo, your host, bringing you today's hits and yesterday's favorites. We'll keep chat an absolute minimum, so thanks for tuning in. Stay where you are and enjoy Night Moves right here on Air FM.
First with the hits. 104.4 Air FM.
And let's start off our program this evening with the number one song on the Billboard U.S. Singles Charts for this week, Lady Gaga and Born This Way.
H-I-M.
Lady Gaga, Born This Way, which has become the fastest-selling track in iTunes history. It's the number one in all 23 countries where the iTunes Store is available. It's also made history as the 1,000th number one single on the Billboard magazine's Hot 100 chart. Second week on number one, Lady Gaga, Born This Way. And let's go to our first oldie for this evening, Mariah Carey and Without You. And should mention that Mariah Carey has reportedly converted an entire wing of her Beverly Hills, California mansion into a nursery for her unborn twins. Mariah Carey, Without You, right here on Night Moves on Air FM. And of course, that song was made famous by Harry Nilsson back in the 70s and re-recorded in the 1980s by Mariah Carey very successfully. This presents the exhibition Navigating in the Dark by Calliope Lemos. This is the first solo exhibition by Calliope Lemos and presents her new group of sculptures with large-scale steel works. The exhibition will run until March 26th. The Museum of Cycladic Art in Athens is presenting until March 31st the exhibition The Art of Book. The exhibition, organized in cooperation with the Department of Graphic Arts, Printmaking, and Book Art of the Athens School of Fine Arts, features books of emerging artists together with those created by renowned artists such as Chronis Botsoglu, Yannis Botsea, Vaso Katraki, and Nella Kolandi.
The latest hits, the best oldies, and the best of everything in between are on Night Moves. Night Moves. With your host, Lou Echo.
Let's go to 1975 now, and Morris Albert and Feelings.
Feelings.
To dance with your loved ones, Morris Albert and Feelings from 1975.
For the best in music and the very latest news, this is the station listeners choose. This is radio station
Athens International Radio on 104.4 FM.
coming your way to serve you throughout the day.
We play the best music. We have to. We have the best listeners on Night Moves with your host, Lou Echo.
And back to today's hits, Bruno Mars and Grenade.
Easy come, easy go. That's just how you live. Oh, take it all.
I'm Lou Echo. Thanks for letting us entertain you this Saturday evening with Night Moves as we present here on Air FM the latest hits and the best oldies. Enjoy the show.
Now back to your favorites. Air 104.4 FM.
I'm about to
Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Skylar Grey. I Need a Doctor.
I'm running out of time. I need a doctor.
3, 2, 1.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for.
He's on the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again to introduce
one of the world's top DJs.
And now it's time for the baddest show on the planet, Light
Air, with your host, the amazing DJ
Lou Echo.
Hi everyone and welcome to Light Air. I'm Lou Echo and I'm coming to you from Athens, Greece. For the next hour, allow me to play for you some soft sounds for a relaxing weekend. I'll be mixing the old with the new with music that will be easy on the ears. So stick around here on QMR and join me on a pleasurable journey through time and sound on Light Air.
Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then we shall begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to start the show. Here we go.
You're listening to Top American Hits Countdown with your host, Lou Echo. Lou Echo.
The music I want to hear.
Heard every Sunday afternoon from 4 to 6 on Athens International Radio. Air 104.4 FM.
Top American Hits Countdown, spotlighting the week's top 50 Billboard songs with your host, Lou Echo.
Hi everyone and welcome to a special edition of Top American Hits Countdown. I'm Lou Echo and shortly we will present Billboard's top 50 pop songs of 1969. This is a special edition of Top American Hits Countdown for the 40th anniversary of New Brunswick High School Class of 69 reunion.
Computer set for time travel. Destination, the 1960s. Crossing the time void. Now, 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 now.
Remember 1969? The moon landing, the Miracle Mets, the Charles Manson cult, Woodstock. It was the summer of 1969, a time of marvels in space and sports, mayhem and fear from random crime, and magical music and other mystery tours at a dairy farm in upstate New York. It was also a year when America's growing counterculture suddenly tapped into the mainstream of suburban middle-class baby boom families and set off the kind of culture warfare that still continues today. Anti-war protests were no longer confined to radicalized college campuses or to large cities, but in smaller towns as well. Yet amid all the political and social uncertainty, there was great achievement in music and the arts, and of course, in one of mankind's most notable accomplishments ever, the first landing on the moon. Such paradoxes were the hallmark of 1969. The previous year, 1968, is often considered by historians as one of America's most unstable, especially after the assassinations of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy, and the street violence at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Likewise, the early 1970s featured their own brand of turmoil, from Watergate and the resignation of Nixon to the rapid rise in gasoline prices and the early spread of the AIDS virus. But 1969 had its own unique footprint in history.
We don't just play hits, we make hits. This is where today's best music mix starts right now.
In a world where only the best music is played, it's here.
Top American Hits Countdown.
Right now.
Today's hit music.
It's time for the chart countdown.
I'm Lou Echo, and you're listening to Top American Hits Countdown on Athens International Radio, Air 104.4 FM. Let's begin the 1969 Billboard Top 50 U.S. Pop Songs Chart Countdown. Let's start off with number 50, that's Spiral Staircase and More Today Than Yesterday. At number 12, Tommy James and the Shondells, Crystal Blue Persuasion. Number 11, Three Dog Night, 1.
The music time machine.
Flashback.
The beat goes on.
Flashback to the 60s.
More music.
Stand by for a Pop Music Suite.
Spotlighting the 50 top Billboard hits.
It's time for the Top 10 Countdown.
Now, the Top 10 Countdown. Number 10.
Tommy James and the Shondells are an American rock and roll group whose period of great success came in the late 1960s. They had 2 number 1 singles in the U.S., Hanky Panky 1966, and this song, Crimson and Clover, in 1969.
Now I don't hardly know her.
3, 2, 1.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Here we go. Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
Oh, you won't regret a single second. Trust me.
He's on the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to move and groove? Are you ready for a life-changing experience? Ladies and gentlemen, here's your DJ. DJ
Blue Echo.
Welcome to Easy FM's Rock and Roll Radio Reunion. I'm Lou Echo, broadcasting from the ancient city of Athens, Greece. On Rock and Roll Radio Reunion, we present each week oldies which many of us fell in love with back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and perhaps our younger listeners will also come to admire these same songs. Many of the songs have become classics, and some have even been sung by other artists even today. Well, here at Rock and Roll Radio Reunion, we like to stay to the original songs and artists. We'll keep chat to a minimum, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the tunes of yesterday. Welcome to Rock and Roll Radio Reunion on Easy FM.
And now it's time for the baddest show on the planet, the Rock and Roll Radio Reunion. The Rock and Roll Radio Reunion. Fabulous 50s.
In 1956, at 13 years of age, Frankie Lemon was the youngest performer to score a UK number 1 hit with Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Why do fools fall in love?
Good afternoon. Let us also wish all of you a Merry Christmas and Chronia Pola. The author and composer of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, which we started off our program with, cannot be traced. However, it is believed to date back to England in the 16th century. The tradition of carolers being given Christmas trees for singing to wealthy members of the community is reflected in this Christmas song. Over the years, the fashion for figgy puddings mentioned in the carol has faded, but for the curious, the recipe consisted of most important ingredient, which was, of course, figs, together with butter, sugar, eggs, milk, rum, apple, lemon, and orange peel, nuts, cinnamon, cloves, and ginger. Not dissimilar to the modern-day Christmas puddings. Today we will be hearing the 20 best Christmas songs of all time as compiled by various surveys of radio stations and websites throughout the world, recorded over and over Revived by each decade's most popular artists, these holiday favorites remain timeless classics appealing to young and old alike. More than anything else, music sets the mood for the holidays, evolving the magic of the season and memories of holidays past. These timeless classics have been recorded by artists in every genre, yet each song retains the original stamp of its creators. Light Air, Soft Sounds. Hello, I'm Lou Economopoulos, and welcome to Light Air. As I mentioned at the start, we will be listening today to the best Christmas songs of all time, as voted by radio stations and websites throughout the world.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, everyone!
Number 20.
And now we start with the number 20 song and work our way down to the top song. At the number 20 position, a rock and roll Christmas classic, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, sung by Brenda Lee from 1958, when Brenda Lee was only 13 years old. Lyrics and music by Johnny Marks. Expected to be a massive hit, it missed the charts completely, though Brenda wasn't yet in the big time. Following the multi-million selling I'm Sorry in 1960, a decision was taken to try again that Christmas tune. This time the song went high in the charts, not just in America, but around the world. At number 20 on our all-time Christmas songs chart, Brenda Lee and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.